What is a boycott in a civil rights movement? Imagine a community coming together to stand up against unfair treatment without using violence or protests on the streets. Instead, they choose a different way to make their voices heard. That way is called a boycott. A boycott in a civil rights movement is when people refuse to buy goods, use services, or support certain businesses or institutions to protest unfair laws or discrimination. It's a peaceful way to show disapproval and push for change. Throughout history, boycotts have been a powerful tool for fighting injustice. When people refuse to support businesses that uphold segregation or unfair policies, they send a clear message that those practices are unacceptable. For example, during the mid-1900s in the United States, African Americans boycotted places that enforced Jim Crow laws, which kept Black people separate and unequal. They refused to shop at stores or ride buses that treated them disrespectfully or unfairly. One of the most famous boycotts was the Montgomery Bus Boycott in 1955. African Americans in Montgomery, Alabama, stopped riding the city buses for over a year to protest racial segregation. Their collective refusal hurt the bus company financially and drew national attention to the unfair treatment of Black people. This boycott ended with a Supreme Court ruling that bus segregation was unconstitutional. It showed how economic pressure combined with legal action could make a difference. Boycotts can be started because of specific incidents, like acts of violence or discrimination, or as part of a larger effort to demand equal rights in education, jobs, or government. People might boycott a company for unfair hiring practices or for disrespectful treatment in public spaces. The goal is to highlight injustice and encourage change without violence. Knowing your rights is important when it comes to boycotts. They are protected under the rights to free speech and peaceful assembly, as long as they are nonviolent. Organizing or participating in a boycott is a way to stand against discrimination legally and safely. Understanding the difference between primary boycotts, which target specific businesses, and secondary boycotts, which involve supporting or opposing related companies, helps people stay within legal boundaries. Boycotts work alongside legal actions to promote fairness. While courts work to change unjust laws, boycotts put economic pressure on those who uphold unfair practices. They are a peaceful way for communities to demand respect and equal treatment under the law. In short, a boycott in a civil rights movement is a collective, peaceful refusal to support discriminatory entities. It's a way for people to stand up for their rights, challenge injustice, and push for a society where everyone is treated equally under the law.